Hey guys, yeah, we are basically now about 3 days away from the new year, the new decade. But anyway, I wanted to come on here to kind of answer a question that a lot of fans have. And let me just check something real quickly. Yeah, but I wanted to come on here and answer a question that a lot of fans have. You know, we all realize that All Elite Wrestling officially, All Elite Wrestling is going to celebrate its 1 year anniversary this Wednesday. The reason it's a 1 year anniversary is due to the fact that that's when the company was founded. In other words, announced of its existence, coming into existence, if you will. I know that didn't sound right, and I'm doing this uncut and on the fly and unscripted. But here's the thing. Ever since then, AEW has really caused a lot of people to talk, caused a lot of waves, mostly positive, when it comes to the wrestling business. However, there is one question I'm sure a lot of fans have. And that's, ever since Dynamite debuted on the first Wednesday in October, and it's gone head to head with NXT, virtually beating NXT almost at every turn, if you will, with the exception of the last few months where they've been kind of like very even. Either they've tied or one's just beat the other just barely by a percentage of viewers. But the one thing that's really gotten people to watch AEW at times is what's going on with the Elite. You see, the Elite apparently is being targeted. Yeah. The Elite, let me just check something here, is being targeted by virtually everybody. And this is the truth, virtually everybody on the AEW roster. I'm not kidding. Now, there are a few exceptions, apparently. Those exceptions are the Jurassic Express, SoCal Uncensored, SCU, the Best Friends, that trio right there of Chad, Trent, and Orange Cassidy, as well as the, I guess, the group of representatives that come out of, the representatives that come out of Shine. I think that's the promotion in Japan, for one of the promotions in Japan for the women, as well as OWE, which is that Chinese promotion that AEW is associated with. It seems just about everybody, and even the Lucha Brothers, despite how they're being presented on AEW, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon have not gone on after the Elite, but yet you have a majority of the rest of the roster going after them. Yeah. You have a majority of the rest of the roster, like I said, with a few exceptions, even others, like, let's say, Private Party, Artie, and, such, with a few exceptions here and there, including Braxton Sutter, I think, or Brandon Sutter. You have just about everybody going after the Elite. But why? Why is the Elite targeted just by everybody around them? Why are they the ones getting the hell beat out of them at every turn? Why is it that if it's not the Inner Circle led by Chris Jericho, then all of a sudden it's this new trio known as Triple B, or as I call them, Triple B, that being the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny. Two of those members people already know from their days in TNA, that being Allie and Pepper Parks. And then if it's not them, then you got the freaking Dark Order. So you got literally 3 factions, maybe more so, going after the Elite. And why? Why is this happening? Well, I watched the promo, the vignette that the Bunny, Allie, did after they attacked Cody and basically made Cody and the rest of the Elite a target. She said basically along the lines that they need to cut the head off of the snake. And I listened to what Allie said there, and I'm thinking, Allie's using the same kind of verbiage and wording that the Inner Circle has used. I believe the Dark Order has even touched upon. And why? Why are they calling Cody a snake? Heck, even MJF, after he turned his back on Cody, called him a snake. Why? What's going on here? And I believe this is all going to culminate real soon. It's all going to culminate real soon because I think starting this Wednesday on the first AEW Dynamite of 2020 of the new year, what's going to happen is we may, and I could be wrong about this, but I speculate if it's not this one, if it's not this, then I speculate what we're going to get in the near future is a revelation that the reason the Elite's being targeted by, like I said, a majority of the roster is nobody believes the Elite in a word they say. I've got a feeling it's either going to be Ali or Jericho or somebody's going to come out and say, maybe even MJF, and they're going to come out and say the reason we're against you is because everything you're telling people is a lie. When you say this company is about opportunity, about giving everyone a chance, the truth is it's only about you and you trying to prove everyone that's doubted you, I was never giving you a shot to be on top, wrong. It's all about you. It's about nobody else. And I think that's and I think honestly that's the reasoning. I think honestly that's going to be the reason that basically, it's going to be revealed as to why the Elite's being targeted. It's because nobody believes a word that's coming out of Cody's mouth, or the Young Bucks, or Hangman, or even Kenny. Now, here's the interesting part. Hangman Adam Page's loyalty is being put into question. Now, if they go the route of having Hangman defect from the Elite and basically state that he now sees the truth as to what AEW is really about and who it's about, then it will make things really interesting. It'll make things intriguing in the long run, if you will. But again, this is, for me as a fan, this is just mere speculation. But you got to think about it. Why is all these groups, why are all these factions, attacking and targeting the Elite? Why is the Elite the ones that are getting the most heat from these heels, these antagonists? And why is every other one of them saying that the reason they're going after the Elite is because they're a bunch of snakes? Or the liars, or something like that. It's because of the fact that what I feel will be revealed around the beginning of next year is that a lot of these people are basically seeing the truth. And the truth is that AEW is not about opportunity. It's not about everybody getting a chance to shine. It's only about the Elite and the friends. It's all about putting the spotlight on the Elite. And most specifically Cody. Because Cody wants to prove everyone, especially up north, wrong about the fact that he could never be a main event guy. Or even a world champion. Now, like I said, that's mere speculation on my part, but when you think about it, but when you think about it, honestly, when you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense that maybe they would go that route. Because again, like I said, I mean, it's understandable maybe you want to put the Inner Circle against the Elite and have a turf war kind of deal to see who's going to run the table in AEW. I like that concept. I really do. I love it. But again, one has to think and wonder, why is everybody else now all of a sudden going after them? Why is Ali leading this tag team, or this group consisting of herself, her husband, and this guy that plays in a band that's also a part-time occasional wrestler? Why is she bringing them to, why is she leading the attack against the Elite with these guys? Why is the Dark Order helping them? Why are people, I guess they made a big deal about these two guys joining the Dark Order. Why are they aligning with the Dark Order and helping them? What's going on? And where's Adam Page in all this? Is he going to be someone that, turns his back on Cody and the Elite like MJF did? You see, I'll give AEW credit. Me doing a video like this, it's what makes people want to watch wrestling. This is what makes people want to watch wrestling and watch a product like AEW, despite how you feel of how they closed out the last Dynamite of 2010. I mean 2019, I should say. You know, despite how you might feel about that, you gotta admit AEW is getting people talking, and I think by having the Elite be targeted by not just the Inner Circle, but by the Triple B team of the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny, and now the Dark Order, it's getting you to think, there's a reason. There has to be a reason. It can't be a coincidence that now you have Ali's group and the Dark Order, working alongside, at least having a common goal and enemy in the Elite, and basically beating them down. It's like there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a legit common reason why this is happening. And in my honest opinion, I think, and again, just my thoughts on it, I think it's going to get revealed that the reason this is happening to the Elite is nobody trusts or believes a word coming out of Cody's mouth. That Cody, to them, is a liar. And I have a feeling that what Brandy's doing on the side with Awesome Kong, they're going to point to that and see if you were not... This is what I feel. Let's say Ali comes out and says something. Ali's going to point towards what Brandy's doing and saying that what Brandy's doing is completely opposite of what you're representing, Cody. So how do we know you're not telling the truth? I thought Brandy was on your side. I thought Brandy was part of you. So they could do that. They can honestly do that. So, I mean, I can't I can't contemplate any other reason as to why the Elite, throughout all of 2019, at least the fall and winter of 2019, has been targeted just by almost everybody on the roster, with a few exceptions. Like I said, those exceptions being, Private Party, SoCal Uncensored, the Jurassic Express, the Lucha Brothers, and even after the crazy matchup, John Moxley has barely touched them. John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, he's barely touched them. So it makes me wonder, it makes me curious and wonder if perhaps that, this is going to be pointed out by these heels trying to say that the reason they're going after AEW, or at least going after the Elite, is because the Elite's showing favoritism to everybody else and not to the talent that's in front of them. And maybe that's why they don't believe a word they say, because they feel that they're a bunch of snakes. Again, it's mere speculation, but, you have to... I'm sure a lot of fans that tune into All Elite Wrestling on Wednesday nights and Tuesday nights, Tuesdays being AEW Dark and Wednesdays being AEW Dynamite, people have to wonder, why is the Elite being targeted? And my speculation of it, and my theory and speculation on it, is because nobody that's targeting them believes a word that's coming out of the mouth. And I think what Brandy's doing could, along with Awesome Kong, could play a role in this whole scenario. Like, Brandy's supposed to be Cody's wife, and she's supposed to be part of the Elite supporting him, and yet she's off doing this thing, which is the basically complete opposite of what Cody represents, or who Cody is. So I don't know. It's really interesting. It's really an interesting scenario. And again, I feel that as we go into 2020, I believe before we head into, Revolution, AEW Revolution, I think that's what it's called, in February, I think that's when a lot of things are going to start being revealed. Like the truth behind everybody from the Inner Circle to Ali's team to the Dark Order. The truth is going to get revealed as to why they're attacking all the Elite. And the truth is going to be that they don't trust them. They don't believe a word that's coming out of their mouth, more specifically Cody. And I think one of the reasons they'll reveal why they don't believe a word they say and why they feel that they can't be trusted is because of what Brandy's doing. I'm just saying. We're always curious as to what role, what this whole thing with Brandy and Awesome Kong is about, and I've got a feeling it might play a role in the revelation of nobody trusting a word that Cody says. that maybe because I believe one person is going to be like, look, Cody, you want us to believe you in the elite? You want us to trust you? Stand aside and let us perform. Let us get the championships. Let us be the spotlight and not make this company all about you. So I think, again, honestly, I believe that's what's going to get revealed as we go build towards AEW Revolution. I think it's going to get revealed that the reason the elite's being targeted is because nobody trusts a word they say. So we'll just have to wait and see. Again, this is just mere speculation. You know, as we end the new year, end the decade and end 2019. But you have to wonder. You have to think maybe there has to be a reasoning, and I think that reasoning is a lot more reality based than you think, if you catch my drift. So let me know what you guys think, though, down below. Let me know if you agree with anything I had to say about it. I know I sound like I rambled a bit here, and repeated myself, but again, it just seems too coincidental that there has to be a reason that, you know, to me it's just too coincidental that the elite's being targeted, and there has to be a reason as to why they're being targeted. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you, and I am out.